Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining the session today. This is another session hosted by Ping Pong and Wayfair to help Indian sellers grow in different marketplaces. In the current situation, it has become very vital for e-commerce players to expand and explore new avenues of growing the global business. And we have to augment the slogan of local to global. So in this regards, we at Ping Pong, we are striving to help Indian sellers and Indian SMEs grow in different platform. So in light to the same initiative, today we have Wayfair Marketplace team with us who will be explaining about the Wayfair Marketplace and also helping you start your business with Wayfair. So join me to introduce Sasha. Sasha is based in Boston, USA, and it is very early for her. It is like 7 a.m. there, so she has really joined very early for us to help this session. And she is having a very strong e-commerce background, and she is responsible for the supplier onboarding and supply chain for APAC market. So that's the reason she is here with us, because she is responsible for Indian onboarding Indian sellers and getting them start their business with the Wayfair. And on top of that, she's very keen to to take this partnership of Ping Pong and Wayfair so that we can together help the Indian SMEs grow local to global. So, Sasha, welcome to this session. Okay, and post this session, we have an interesting story about one of our customer called Mahavir Cotton. So, they will also share their experiences on how they started their business from local export, the offline exports, and how they went to online, and how they are now doing. They have now started no, selling on Wayfair. So that is a story which we are going to cover up after Sasha's session. So let us begin. Sasha, over to you. You can share your screen and you can start presentation from your end.
Sounds good. Thank you so much. Good afternoon, everyone. And let me share my screen. Give me 1 second. Perfect. Can you see my screen okay?
Yeah.
Perfect. So just to give you guys a short introduction of Wayfair first off, we are the leading online retailer for home and living. To this date, our platform offers over 18 million items from sourcing from over 20,000 global suppliers. We believe everyone should live in a home they love. Our family of brands offer unique items that varies across styles and price points to help customers find the product they love and serving over 28 million active customers worldwide. So we are an e-commerce platform, like I say, that sells everything home. We offer a wide product category selection ranging from home furniture and decor to lighting, pet, outdoor, kitchen, home improvement, and etc. We offer the sellers opportunity to reach a wide and diverse group of shoppers. So for those of you who are not familiar with Wayfair or not sure if your product category falls under one of Wayfair's catalog, we highly recommend that you to shop on wayfair.com to get yourself more familiar with our product offering. So from an e-commerce perspective, we are truly a pioneer. We are a peer online player for over 20 years now in the United States. In 2019, Wayfair just finished the year at 9.1 billion in revenue. We had a year-to-year growth last year over 75%. And among all global suppliers added last year, we've seen the most growth from Asia-based suppliers. In average, Asia-based suppliers perform 2 to 3 times better than that of the non-Asian suppliers. They're also on average growing much faster. That is also why this year Wayfair is putting such a great focus in growing our Asia-based supplier markets, partnering with Ping Pong. So how does Wayfair business model work exactly partnering with our supplier partners? So in our business model, suppliers are responsible of design, manufacture, and ship the product to a US warehouse. Wayfair will help the supplier list those products and market and do the marketing and sell the product to our customers. We will pay the supplier after the product is sold and shipped through ACH payments. This is when Pingpong will come in and provide that cross-border payment solution that enable international seller to receive payment in the United States. So this slide really describes the process of an order from start to end and kind of explain our operation models. So when customer place an order through Wayfair, supplier will receive notice through your partner home extranet account. Once you are live on Wayfair, you should be able to receive that account. So for each order, you will also receive a prepaid shipping label from Wayfair. So suppliers, when you start pick and pack the order from your US warehouse, you just need to contact a local carrier and pick up the order through using Wayfair's prepaid shipping label and deliver it to the end customers. So you don't really have to worry about anything after the product has been sold and packed. We will take care of the last mile delivery, customer service, and returns. So all customer requests will also land at our desk, not yours. We are really building a platform to help you to reach millions of customers with your assortment. So you really win by taking the advantage of the full breadth of the platform to deliver the best customer service. In our partnership model with supplier, we really trust your expertise in designing, developing the product. Like I say, transportation and warehouse is the point where Wayfair will physically take over your product to create that really seamless experience for your customers. So I'm sure a lot of you are curious how to really start selling with Wayfair. So working with us is really easy. Supplier, you just need to meet the below 3 requirements, and we're happy to assist you in each and every step to get ready. First and foremost, Wayfair asks all international suppliers to be dropship capable, have inventory in stock, either in your own US warehouse, or you can leverage or partner with a third-party logistics that offer a US warehouse to fulfill your orders and inventories. Second, all international suppliers need to provide a US bank account to receive ACH payments. So this is very similar like a international wire transfer payments. But this is not an issue for Pingpong suppliers, especially Pingpong will provide you that information to collect the payments. And third one, Wayfair require all suppliers to provide product liability insurance prior selling on site. If you don't have this insurance at the beginning, please definitely let us know. We can offer you some recommendations or contacts in your local country. So in general, we can count at in average a rough estimate of 10 to 40 days to onboard a new account on Wayfair. But the turnaround time really varies from suppliers to suppliers given their different inventory setup. The onboarding structure is basically structured in 4 main stages. The first one is onboarding applications. Once Pingpong notifies and confirms a supplier's qualifications and pass over your information to Wayfair, Wayfair onboarding associate will conduct our first outreach to you, providing suppliers with 2 initial documents to start off. The first one is contact information sheet. The second one is spec sheet for us to collect some of your initial catalog information. This step is where you really will provide some of the initial your contact details, warehouse address, and some of the product assortment to start off. Second is account creation. Once your information got approved by Wayfair, you will then receive a Wayfair Partner Home extranet login. This will give you access into our back end and complete the rest of the applications. Through Partner Home accounts, you will need to provide some product information and being able to upload your inventory and complete the rest of the onboarding process. At the end of this step, we'll also collect your ACH information, bank information that is provided by, that should be provided by your Pingpong associates. And through that information, we'll be able to set up your bank accounts and complete that onboarding process. So there's 3 ways how you can get started immediately now. First one is to really through Pingpong associates. So you can reach out to your Pingpong sales associate to sign up. And we'll be able, once we receive your information from Pingpong, we can immediately reach out to you within 2 to 4 business days to set up the onboarding process. The second one is the standard process where you can just visit our website on sellonwayfair.com and complete the application form through our website. The third one, if you have any questions or if you would like to know a bit more about our application process, onboarding process, feel free to scan this QR code and complete the survey. A Wayfair associate will reach out to you as well within 2 to 4 business days to answer some of your onboarding questions. And with this off, that's about it from my end. I would like to leave as much time as possible for live Q&A if you have any questions.
Another session is our customer story. So we have Mr. Nicky Sureka, who is from Mahavir Cotton. He was working with the IT firm. He was a consultant with Accenture, and he has also worked in very US here for his IT projects. With the recent assignments, he has been very active as an e-commerce and looking after e-commerce category for Mahavir Cotton. And today we have him, and he is going to share his story on how he started, how they started from exports, and then they started on different marketplaces, and now how are they working on Wayfair. So he will share his experience on how he got onboarded with the Wayfair.
Hello all, I am Nicky Sureka from Mahavir Cotton. I've been handling e-commerce business for the home and garden facility category. So we started our e-commerce journey somewhere around 4.5 years back. Initially, we started selling our home furnishing brand goods on the Amazon USA marketplace. During our initial years, the journey was very challenging since we were new to e-commerce as well as Amazon were new to India marketplace. But with time, our experience, the things are getting smoother for us. And soon we have started selling many product lines on not only on Amazon, but across various marketplaces, across various e-commerce platforms. And I would really like to thank Pingpong for helping us with exploring different e-commerce marketplaces. Last year, somewhere around towards the end of 2020, Pingpong team had conducted a session on how to start selling on Wayfair platform. So after attending that session, we were having a good confidence that yes, since we are selling on other e-commerce platform, we can do well on Wayfair as well. And Wayfair is one of the very big platform, especially for the home and bedding category. So we enroll ourselves with a constant help from Pingpong, with the help from Wayfair. We enroll ourselves with the Wayfair marketplace. There were few requirements, like as mentioned by Sasha, that we need to have ACH that is provided to us by Pingpong. We need to have a US entity, and we had the major challenge was for us was regarding the liability insurance, the product insurance. So then we worked out various solutions for that, and finally we took insurance with Liberty Mutual in US. So my experience, overall experience with onboarding to Wayfair Marketplace has been smooth. And that's because of the joint effort from Ping Pong and Wayfair. And they made our life very simple. So I would like to thank Ping Pong Wayfair for onboarding us on their platform. And we are really looking forward for having a great year with Wayfair in 2021. So that was the brief from our side.
Thank you so much, Nikki ji. It was since you are like sellers share their own experiences, it gives the other fellow sellers a different kind of confidence on where they can do, right? It is more about confidence and exposure. So we are trying to give exposure to the sellers, and with the help of sellers like you, we can gain their confidence, and we can help them grow. So thank you so much for your time today, Nikki ji. It is
It's my pleasure. Thank you.
thank you, sir. Yep. So let us start the Q&A.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. Okay, so
Perfect.
with the question and answers. So we have a
Okay.
question on documents, like what documents are required for Indian sellers? What
Yep.
is US side legal obligations?
Okay, sounds good. So I would like to first off, let me share my screen also. I would like to clarify that before we don't really clarify that whether or not some international supplier need to have a US entity or not. So in fact, actually, we don't require all international supplier to have a US entity to start off to being able to onboard. We just request that all supplier can provide insurance. And in order to purchase insurance, you actually have to do it through your local country's insurance company. So that's really the difference for international suppliers. If you wish to purchase insurance through a US company, that's not possible because if you don't have a US entity, you're not able to do it. So the only requirement from our end in terms of like which country you're able to onboard, it's just depends on the insurance part. And for the rest of the requirements, like I mentioned, it's you have to offer a US bank account for ACH payments, and you need to have a US local warehouse.
So there is another question, like do Indian suppliers have products at US warehouse, have to apply labels, or will Wayfair team will take care of it?
So Wayfair will take care of the last mile shipments. So we will provide you prepaid shipping label when the orders arrives from your US warehouse to the end customers. So that part is covered. But for the first mile shipments, which is the shipment from your home origins warehouse, so from your India warehouse to the US warehouse, that part is not covered.
Okay. And how would the sales revenue be taxed as per Indian regulations?
This is not I think this is something that's not within my understanding. So given that we just take care of the we actually take care of the payments within the US location. That's why we're asking all suppliers to provide us a US bank accounts as well for ACH payments.
Okay. And now, Sasha, this is an interesting question. Like we have sellers who are selling on the other marketplace. Okay. So how Wayfair can help them push and generate more sales? So if the sellers are from India and they are started selling on Wayfair, they have onboarded. So how will Wayfair team help them? What is the ecosystem you have in the Wayfair team to help the sellers boost and help them in more sales?
Yeah, that's a really good question. So our team supports all Asian-based suppliers. So once you are on board with us through our team, you'll be able to. There will be another account management team that will be able to assist you once you are on board, provide you all the necessary information and guidance to navigate yourself through the Partner Home extranet account. where you can provide opportunities that you would like to do, partnering with Wayfair to do promotions, advertisements, marketing, and also offer some exclusive products through Wayfair that will be able to further help you to kind of increase your the traffic into your product sites on Wayfair.
Okay. There's another question or the business volume comparison between eBay, Amazon, and Wayfair. How would you like to answer this question? Like, how will you, in business terms, in business volume terms, how is Wayfair compared to other marketplaces? If you can throw some light on.
So I think it's very hard to compare apple to apples, right? First off, Wayfair it's very different from Amazon and eBay. We are not e-commerce that really sells like every category. We are really a vertical e-commerce that sells everything home, and we put a really good and great emphasis in our marketing to our end customers and also on our quality of our products. We focus really very much on our branding part. From the supplier's perspective, it's also very hard to give you a hard number, given that suppliers' business model and product offering really varies from suppliers to suppliers. And it's actually better once you are on board with us live on Wayfair sites for like 3 to 6 months, then we'll be able to provide you some forecasts in your sales volume moving forward in Wayfair.
So here is about question about pricing. Like, how does a seller need to have a pricing? Because other marketplaces have a set percentage, they will clearly tell. So for Wayfair, how should a seller set the pricing?
Yep, that's a good question. And I think, let me continue share my screen because I have like other slides also. So this is exactly how we set our price. Suppliers will set the wholesale cost. Wayfair, like I say, we will cover the last mile shipment, so you don't have to include that shipment in your wholesale cost. And Wayfair will set the final retail price.
Okay.
Yep.
And next
is there any other questions?
Yeah, there are a lot of questions. Okay.
Okay. Perfect. Let me see.
Yeah. And
go ahead.
Yeah, so it is mainly about warehouse. Like, does Wayfair have a warehouse, and how to ship the products to Wayfair warehouse? So these are the questions.
Yep. We have our own warehouse. It's called Castlegate Warehouse. So for those of you you're familiar with like Amazon, it's like Amazon FBA. It's ours is called Castlegate. But at this current stage, Castlegate don't accept it doesn't accept net new supplier to apply. So it will be ideal once you are on board with us for a couple of months. You can then reach out to your account manager to apply for it. So to start off, in other words, you need to have either your own US warehouse to store your inventory, or you need to leverage a third-party logistic company and use their US warehouse. And also with Wayfair, we have like a list of like 3 third-party logistic companies that we can provide you recommendations if you currently don't have a US warehouse.
Okay, that's nice. And can sports category sell on Wayfair? Do you have a sports category in Wayfair Market?
So I don't have a full category, but basically, like I say, if you visit our site wayfair.com, you'll be able to have get yourself more familiar with the site. You will pretty much kind of understand what kind of category Wayfair offer. Just because Wayfair we really sell a wide variety of categories. So if you can think of anything related to home, including some of the outdoor stuff, that's falls under Wayfair's existing category.
Okay. And there is like regarding insurance. Like is the insurance mandatory to like? Or...
It is mandatory for all suppliers, domestic and international suppliers, to start selling with Wayfair. We require product liability insurance. What exactly is this insurance? Is that, let me turn into this slide. So this is the two requirements, or I'll say three requirements that request suppliers to purchase their COI insurance. So you have to, the insurance has to cover a minimum of 2 million in general aggregates and $1 million in per occurrence. And Wayfair also needed to be listed as an additionally insured for that insurance. And what exactly is this insurance is, in case the products that we sell on Wayfair's platform caught like fire or stuff like that, and we run into like lawsuits, this insurance will really protect both the supplier and Wayfair's in any like lawsuit circumstances.
Okay. So product liability insurance will also be accommodated in this, right?
It's a requirement, yes.
Okay. Okay. Now there is what is the initial investment required to start with the Wayfair platform for onboarding and getting started? Is there any number, or like what will be the total fees and all?
Sorry, what was your question?
The question is what is the initial investment required to get onboarded on the Wayfair platform?
Got it. So Wayfair doesn't request any fee. Zero cost, zero fee for you to onboard with Wayfair. I think from supplier perspective, it is the insurance that you have to purchase upfront. But this is also a standard process. I know for Amazon as well, they just start requesting some of their sellers to provide the insurance as well. And this is the very similar insurance, the product liability insurance.
There is one question regarding dropship. So can somebody do dropshipping on Wayfair platform from India?
No, unfortunately, no. That's why we request all suppliers to provide a U.S. warehouse and to hold their inventory. So your U.S. warehouse need to be dropshipped.
Okay.
So I also see what like one question, what's the cost of product liability? So the cost, it really varies from company to company. It also varies from the product that you sell. So I know for products, for supplier who sell like solely like electronic products versus supplier sells like home textile, the price will be very different from an insurance perspective. That's why it's very difficult to provide you exact cost of purchasing that insurance.
Okay. And how about the costing? Like, do the sellers have to include in the product, or how the costing of insurance will be done?
So that's is something that you have to reach out to your insurance company to get that fee. We just request this like coverage like requirement, the $2 million in general aggregates and $1 million per occurrence. This is our hard requirements, and you can provide this to your insurance company.
Okay, this will be additional to the warehouse cost, right? Like it would be additional to that.
Yes, because you have to purchase. If you don't have an insurance right now, you have to purchase insurance.
Okay. And what is the minimum SKU for to start the selling?
So we highly recommend supplier to start with at least 20 SKU, just because for new supplier, you're not familiar with our Wayfair's customers kind of preference. So in order to test the market, it's always better to provide a wider variety of SKUs to start off, but that's just a recommendation.
Okay. And the other question is, like, a warehouse is situated anywhere in US, that is fine, right? Like
yes.
Anybody? Okay.
Yes.
Is there so for insurance cost, we will have to go to the insurance company and find out the cost for each and every product, right? It could be different.
Yes. It really differs from company to companies. And if you have a US entity, if you purchase the insurance through your U.S. entity, through a U.S. Insurance company, it also, the price will vary as well. So it really depends. What we can do is that we can offer you, for those you who has like U.S. entity, we can offer you like contacts in the U.S. Insurance company. But for India market, since we just started the India market, right now at this stage, I don't have an India contact. So we just request that you reach out to your insurance company with this requirement. And I'll pass this information to Ping Pong as well. So if you want to learn more about it. And I saw that someone was asking that what is the return policy?
Right.
So yeah. So for return, it's actually Wayfair will cover from a supplier's perspective. You actually don't have to worry about the return policy, because Wayfair will cover the return shipment as well, and all the returns customer service as well. So for both the last mile shipment from your US warehouse to the end customers, and the return shipment from customer to back to your US warehouse, both legs are covered.
Okay, so there are a lot of questions on insurance. I think we have answered about product insurance. For insurance, like all of them have to reach to the insurance company, and then they will be able to help them. And there is one more question, like what is the frequency? Like it has to be on per product, or it is a one-time insurance, or it has to be renewed yearly? What's the policy for that?
Yep. So we don't have a policy whether or not, we just have to make sure that when you are on site on Wayfair, you are always insured. And Wayfair is always additionally listed as insured in your insurance policy. From what I see, the standard process insurance policy is you have to renew like every year. So usually it's covered for a year for most of the insurance company that I see, and supplier just have to renew every year.
Okay. And there is like, do we have a US EIN, or do we qualify as a US entity? Sir, your question is not pretty clear. You're asking on US EIN. Can you please retype your question to help us understand what you're looking for? And there is another question on damaged product. Who pays for the damaged product for the return?
Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's a good question. That's something that we did not cover. Let me see. So damage defects allowance. So Wayfair has like three agreements. The first one is supplier partnership agreement. Second one will be the damage and defects allowance. So damage, pretty much we request that when you calculate your warehouse wholesale price that you provided to Wayfair, you calculate that 4% damage defect allowance into your wholesale price. So for every wholesale price, you also have that 4% buffers, because for every product that Wayfair like return the feedback to you, Wayfair will also deduct that 4% as a damage defect allowance.
Okay. Also, sir, your question, like you have a US EIN, so do you qualify as a US entity? That is the question, Sasha. Like the seller, he already has a US EIN, so he will be as a US entity. He can on board, right?
So yeah, if you are registered in the United States, and you'll be able to qualify and on board through your US entity, you just have to purchase your insurance through a US insurance company, and that information we can provide you as well.
Okay, thanks. And there is last like home decor category, only home decor. So sellers can go to Wayfair website, and they can find out the products, right, Sasha? And they can see whether the product they will be able to sell. It is not only home decor. I think it is more than that. I request to all the sellers who are interested in selling and have a questions regarding whether they will be able to sell their product on Wayfair, please go to the website and find out the products. Like you can do it yourself also. It is, I think.
Yes. So pretty much, so if you are confused whether or not you can sell your entire catalog in Wayfair, that's something that you have to go into our website and check. But for most of the time, if you only sell like 10% of your catalog falls into Wayfair's category, you'll be able to sell at least as long as you have like at least a couple of SKU that falls under Wayfair's catalog.
Okay. And about advertisement, like seller can do advertisement on Wayfair platform to get more sales from it.
Yeah, definitely. You can, once you are live on Wayfair, just reach out to your account manager to request for some promotions or any partnership that you would like to do advertisement with Wayfair to increase traffic to your product. That's possible.
Okay. And an Indian entity can also get onboarded on Wayfair, right? If a
Yes.
seller is
Yes.
an Indian company.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
that is a question which we got now. So if it's an Indian company, if it's a USA company, still Ping Pong and Wayfair can help you on board. And if it is an Indian entity, still both the teams can help you on board with the Wayfair.
Yes,
So
yes. The only difference would be insurance, like I mentioned. So if you are using US entity to onboard, you have to purchase insurance through a US insurance company. If you do it through a US India entity, you have to purchase insurance through your local insurance company.
Right. Okay. So for onboarding, to start onboarding with the Wayfair, we have just dropped a link, a form. It's a quick form just for Ping Pong team. So we will understand that you want to start selling on Wayfair. So once you fill out this form, our team will get, Ping Pong team will get back to you, and the respective sales team, they will help you fill out. There's a detailed form, detailed Excel sheet, which is required from the Wayfair team. So they're required for seller onboarding. So we will share that particular sheet with those who are interested, and they can fill in, and then we can collaborate with Wayfair team to help you start the onboarding process. So to start with selling, like onboarding, so please fill the form which we have shared it on the chat box right now. Other than this, our team will be any which ways contacting you within 1 or 2 days time. So you can share your requirements there also. And there are some questions regarding Ping Pong. So I had parked it because I wanted Sasha to finish Wayfair section first. So for Ping Pong, we help you create your US bank account, and you can use that account to receive payments from Wayfair Marketplace, or even it is other marketplace like Amazon. So even if you want to contact Ping Pong team, you can fill the same form and just mention that you want to create a Ping Pong account, and our team will be able to help you. And if you have any additional queries, you can directly mail us. I'm just mentioning our email ID. So you can even drop an email if you want to open the account. So, and if you have any further queries, you can reach out to Ping Pong sales team, and they would be definitely able to help you. Not directly, at least they will help you liaison with the Wayfair team and get your things sorted. Okay. Thank you so much, Sasha, for joining the session today. It's too early for you. I understand that, but it's really, that is how the partnership and partnership relationship grows,
Yep.
right? So thank you so much.
Definitely.
And Nikki ji from Mahavir Cotton, I would really like to thank him for sharing his candid experience on how he started, and he is also he started selling on Wayfair, and he is also expecting a lot of growth from this marketplace. So yeah, thank you so much. Thank you everyone. If you have any questions, you can directly email it to us. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a nice
Thank you.
evening and a good day.
Thank you.
Have a good. Bye bye.
Thank you so much.